All right, guys, here's a quick tropical update for our Sunday afternoon. And yeah, quite a few things going on out there today, but nothing will actually affect us here in Florida, at least not directly. So let's just go left to right. This is the system that's moving by now. You can see it's centered here west of Key West, kind of southwest of Tampa. 50 to 60% chance as it moves westward towards southeast Texas. So they're going to have to watch it. We're talking tomorrow night and the Tuesday time frame, all right? Now, this system here, just about a 90 to 100% chance that it develops. This looks like it's going to develop, come across Hispaniola, and then turn out to sea. We actually have Tropical Depression 6 here, very weak and not expected to last much longer. And we have Emily. And Emily's not showing up here. We're actually watching this wave here that has a 60% chance of coming up. So let's start with Emily. Tropical Storm Emily. You can see it's way out here. Guys, this is basically a fish storm. This is nothing for us to worry about. It'll hang out here. You can see Bermuda's way over here. It's going to stay well east of that. So that is not an issue for us. Now, the other one, this is Tropical Depression 6. Again, you can see they've got it falling apart here pretty quickly by tomorrow morning. So not looking or expecting much from that. And I think it drifts a little bit to the northeast of the islands here anyways. Now, let's get closer to home. And I wanted to show you this here. This is the satellite and radar, of course, and you can see most of the moisture's down here. But look, that's a good-looking satellite representation right there. So this is moving away from Florida at this time, but we still have these good rain bands coming through. In fact, if you're in the Tampa area, what's coming through right now is the best chance for rain for today. We've got a few showers back out here. A couple of those will move through as we go through the afternoon hours, but for the most part, the best rain chance is happening right now. These blue boxes that you see here are marine warnings. Basically, if you've been outside, you know it's a little bit on the breezy side out there for today. Well, when these showers come through, and they're almost to the coast, they're going to be producing 40, 50 mile per hour gusts or so. So something to keep an eye out for if you're dealing with that. But if we look at this, this has that 60% chance of developing as it comes across. Let me show you what the winds are doing right now. We got plenty of wind on the east and north side and the northwest, but we don't have wind wrapping around the center here at this particular time. So certainly not organized enough, but it does look like it's trying to. There's some shear out here that it has to fight off, but I think it's got a chance of making it. Let's talk about our rain chance here. You can see everything coming across. That's it. And then, yeah, a couple showers coming through tonight, but you can see in the lower left-hand corner here that most of that is going to be continuing to push off towards the west. This is the GFS model, so let's go out in time here. A couple things to watch. Here's our system down here. You can see in the Eastern Caribbean. There's our system here, and this, by the way, is tomorrow afternoon, Monday afternoon. There is Depression 6, and Depression 6 over here. That would be Emily. Now let's go out to, this is Tuesday morning, whatever this system becomes, and I think it's got a chance of becoming something, right? At least a tropical depression before it comes into southeast Texas. That's Tuesday morning. Look at our system here that's got a 90% chance of developing. You can see it's still gathering strength here south of Hispaniola, Dominican Republic, Haiti. There is what's left of Emily. That's the Depression 6. This is the other wave that has a 60% chance of developing. It's coming off of Africa. So I'm going to go a little bit further out here in time. Let's go out to, let's see, Wednesday evening. And look what's happened. This one's developed. It's come across Hispaniola. The system in the Gulf has moved in onshore. This is the last wave. This is a 60% chance, right? This is what's left of Emily, way out to sea. And what's really important to see here is there's a big trough sitting here. You've got a ridge right here. You've got a ridge right here. This trough will just suck everything up and kind of take it out to sea. That's great placement for that, for this time of the year. So great, great, great timing for this. And watch what happens as we go out through Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Now look, the GFS develops these. Bermuda will have to watch out for this one. This is the one that's coming across Hispaniola. And by the way, this is Sunday, so this is a week from today. So there'll be something out there which, you know, guys along the East Coast, this is a great surf forecast if this happens, right? Especially the Carolinas, but even Florida will get some out of this. But then we can kind of take it up. Looks like it wants to get up towards Maine. This is way out in time, too far out in time. Let's go ahead and jump over to the European forecast model. Let's see where it does. Here we go. This is Tuesday morning. Let me go one more. And you can see it's got something here in the Western Caribbean. Western Gulf of Mexico. See, right? This is the wave that's coming across Florida now. There's the moisture gathering there. Depression's gone. Emily. And the second wave with a 60% chance right there. My drawing is way off today. All right, but now let's watch as we go out through, let's go to Wednesday morning. System goes into Texas. European doesn't really develop it much. Here's Wednesday morning. Keep it right there. Keep an eye right there. Hispaniola. You can see it's trying to develop. It's not going to develop over land, but it closes the low off. Look at that. Thursday night into Friday morning north of there, and then continues to drift it off to the north, right? That's as far as this model run is going to go out here. And then you've got your other waves that are out here. So your bottom line, Florida's sitting over here. We're fine, right? We'll see if these two want to come together next week, or at least this one here. I think it has the best chance. It won't develop when it's coming across land, but it definitely has a pretty big pocket of moisture, and I think it's going to try to develop before it gets to Hispaniola, and then certainly after it when it moves off to the north. So that's where we're at for today. Pretty good looking satellite here if you talk about that tropics. I mean, look at that. What you can notice here is you see the tops of these clouds moving off to the north and the east. It's a high pressure aloft, and that's actually good for low pressure hurricanes, right? So that's what I'm saying. This thing's looking pretty decent today. We'll see how it holds together. We're going to lose radar data here, right? It's getting far away from land, and radar data would really show us some rotation down here, but we'll start to see a little bit, I think, as we go through the next couple days. I'll keep you updated right here. Don't forget to follow us on 10tampabay.com.